Hello, Victory Partners. It's my pleasure I'm gonna make it to address to you all. I'm gonna make this video and you can watch it and maybe watch it again and watch it again. And because I'm gonna touch a few subjects, I had a few things in my mind and my heart that I need to tell you, and also to trying to share with you, training you, remind you, guide you. And why not congratulate you. Then I want to make this long video. Then please watch it. Maybe, I don't know how long it's gonna be. Maybe it's gonna be 10 minutes, it's gonna be 30 minutes, depending if I finish. I took some notes here that I want to address to you. First, I want to congratulate you. June was an excellent month for the majority of the schools. It's half of the year. Then I know very good what is gonna be our whole year if everything continued the same. Our first quarter was fantastic, and then we start to slack off, and then look like now we recuperate a little bit our momentum again. And I hope July gonna be even better if we stay focused. And in July, some of you listening and follow my instructions and my suggestion, doing your anniversaries in June and July is the best moment to do, because we need to have a reason why to not to have a bad summer, and that's one of the ways to do it. I have also the ATA World Championship. Some of you still participating. Actually, I'm here supporting or coming with my family here and Phoenix, because my wife she's still practicing or doing her training for mastership, and then competing for the world title. Also Senior Master Neri is testing for his 8th degree black belt, Senior Master Zamboni midterm, and some people they still doing ATA. I don't know for how long we're gonna do that, but doesn't matter. We still part of the ATA, and some of you have the demo team competition or whatever you enjoy. I mean, as long as that we are free to do whatever we want, it's not a reason to leave ATA. And if they don't bother us, we won't bother them. Then that's the philosophy. Our company is Victory Martial Art, and we should just keep pushing to continue our branding, and we own it, and we can control it, and we can make decisions all together. The next is our convention. Before I go to, please remember the behavior of the Victory. Victory is on the loop. Victory is always, people, when they see our logo, they expect something, and some people is gonna envy us, other people admire us, other people will hate us, but that doesn't matter. We need to have a behavior. Please, everybody, dress accordingly to the ATA. Make sure everybody has their uniform ATA when you participate in ATA events, and show respect and show the courtesy of the ATA and the seniors and the ATA. Please, everybody, remember your behavior need to represent Victory, and remind your student about that too, okay? Next is the convention. I'm super excited. Senior Master Neri and the team are doing a great job organizing this. We have people coming from Spain. We have people coming from Brazil. We have people coming totally from different martial arts style participating in the convention. They come in and see, and they're gonna learn from us, but I'm sure we're gonna learn something from them too. Then I'm super excited. I still would like to invite more parents to participate on the Friday Life Skills seminar, because this is just the way that we, little by little, we're gonna create the difference between the martial art and the school of life. Everybody claiming that they teach life skill, but we really can do it, and we had all the tools, and we had the elements and the leaders to do this. Everybody claims they teach in leadership, but let's train people in leadership. We're gonna be working on that more and more and more. And leadership start by many things, but one of the things that we need to do as a leader is influence. And then we need to influence our customers, our clients, and if we can influence the parents, and the parents can understand what we're doing, they will support much more, and you never know where this is gonna take us, okay? Then please, everybody, make sure we have at least 100 participants at the Friday Life Skills Seminar. Let's support each other in that. Moving on, I have other things. Talking about priorities, even when I'm gonna talk to you, I write down what is my priority, or even in everything. Priority is the key of success. You have to have a clear path of priorities in everything. Then if you don't have priorities, you're gonna get confused. When you get confused, you don't take action. When you don't take action, you don't get results. Let me say again, when you don't have clear priorities, you are confused. When you are confused, you do not take action. When you do not take action, it's not a chance to any result. Then let's take action. Many times because of fear of taking the wrong action, we don't take action. That is the real mistake. Making a mistake by taking action is okay. We can always fix. You can always go back to what you were doing before. But not taking action is the mistake. And these actions can be the smallest. I just talked to one of the partners, and I text, and he didn't answer for me in like 2 hours, and didn't answer my text. And I get like, okay, I just wonder if I'm the most important person, I'm supposed to be the most important person in this company, and you don't answer to me. I just wonder how many times you don't answer to others, and starting with your spouse or your kids or your clients, your customers. Then I think it's a big confusion of priorities, what is important and what is not. Then one of the reasons that I have so many hours and so much time compared with other people is because I do what is important first. First thing first. You need to have that clear, and don't leave it for the emergency. Do the first thing first. Very important, no urgency. Then not urgent. That way you are not stressed and you live very comfortable. And this order of priorities, I was talking to one of the top leaders today about the priorities of who should get paid the most in our company. For me, the person that should get paid the most in our company should be the partner. And in order, what partner has the most percentage, that person should get paid more. For that, we need profit. Then also, when you have in school and you are not profiting, it's because the priorities, they are wrong, or the wrong people making money at your school. Okay, I know for example that you want more free time. If you have more free time, you're gonna have to take more payroll from yourself to give to others to cover you. At the same time, free time is easy to find more free time if you know who gonna do the job. Let me say this, and this is a key part of your priority. Who is the one knows how? Then you need to have, if you're the partner, you need to be the person that get the most money, or the most income, or the most profit, or the most and everything. Then you need to have a second person who is that knows how. Then if you're an instructor, you need to have the who would be who is the best program director to do the job to help you. If you are the program director, you need to have the who is the instructors that's gonna help you to do the job. And this order then supposed to be you, and then one more person, that is the who, and maybe 1 or 2 assistant instructors. That's it. Some of you are watching the profit and the margin of some of your school, and you're grossing $40,000 to $50,000, and you broke even for the year, for example, or you make $20,000. When we have the schools that projecting to profit almost $300,000. As an example is Stone Oak, for example, in San Antonio. They projecting to the projection of profit for this year is close to $300,000. Or Arizona has the same thing. The projection of profit is almost $280,000. Then some of you doing big numbers with no profit. Then that doesn't make any sense. But then when I look at your payroll, it's so much. And let me clarify one thing, and I'm gonna implement this when I talk to the boards of directors, and I'm gonna implement a new system. But the system gonna be based on, okay, if your profit is under 10%, you should not have any assistant. Why? Because it's not money for assistant. If we have in a school that doesn't profit at least 10%, that means we using the money in the wrong place, or we paying people that they are not that important, and then you as a partner, you won't be making that much money, and eventually you're gonna burn out. Okay, then let's say if you profit, let's say 10%, maybe you need one assistant, and the maximum that person's gonna be making is $500 a month. If you, and this is an example, is just an idea. I want you to listen to this and then send me your opinion, and let's share all together. But let's say if you profit 10% or under 10%, you do not have any assistant. You profit at least 10%, you had $500 as an assistant. If you profit 15%, you had $1,000 as assistant. If you had you profit over 20%, you had $1,500 for assistant. Something like this. If you, because here's the thing, the money will come from your salary pool, and the salary pool we put 30% because I want the money go to you. Then, but some of you have so many assistants, and your program director has an assistant, and your instructor has 2 or 3 other assistants, and what we're creating with this is a false business, because the business that doesn't profit, at least doesn't have a margin of 20%, that business is easily can be terminated. Anything can happen. Yeah, a bad economy, whatever. Also, I already talked to some of you about this. When, let's say we're gonna rent a new place, and when the let's say in San Diego we negotiating a new lease, then of course with the first thing they want, the landlord want, is 3 years of our profit and loss return, our tax return for the last 3 years. But if we don't show any profit, nobody's gonna want to rent in a space for us. Then worse yet, if we don't show them profit and they don't want to rent in space, they're gonna ask us for a personal guarantee. What does that mean? Is personal guarantee, that means you're gonna have to sign and personally guarantee. In this case, I sign the personal guarantee. If you're my partner, you should be signing the personal guarantee, not me, because that's your school. Then, but if you show them profit every year in the corporation, then they won't ask for personal guarantee. We just gonna have our corporation can guarantee because you show them profit. This is just one of many other reasons why the school need to be profitable, and we failing at this part. Some schools just failing at this part, and I don't want to be negative about it, but we should, you as my partner, because my goal is that you had a fantastic life first, and my order of priorities, who should make more money, who should have a better lifestyle, should be you first, then your team members, then you, and in that order, I want you, everybody thinking about, okay, who are my priorities people, who are the key, the super heroes in my school, that in my team, and then you need to offer these other people to leave, or we need to open another school, or unfortunately we're gonna say, I cannot afford to keep you here. But we cannot afford to have, and I don't want to mention any particular school, but you know who you are. Look at your profit and loss, you're gonna know that something is wrong. And if you have so many people, assistant instructors there because you want to grow I understand that, but again, it's just we start to going to be so comfortable to the point that these instructors, some of them, they don't even teach all the classes anymore, but they're getting paid $5,000-$6,000 a month, but they have assistant, and I had another assistant and another assistant. That's just not, it's not acceptable, okay? Then let's really fix this. Like I say, I'm gonna study, and then I'm gonna make a decision, or we all together gonna make a decision what would be the fair way to do it. Now, if you say I don't care to make more money, and my 30% I'm gonna distribute with many people in my school, is fine, as long as you get to a 20% profit margin. If your school is not at 20% profit margin, then I will make that decision who need to work there and how the payroll is gonna be, because it's so much liability to have schools breaking even. It's not worth it to have schools, especially when we have 40 schools, because then an example that happened, for example, in California, in one moment when we have Willow Glen was when Mr. Black moved from Willow Glen to Colorado. Then we're trying to keep that school, and that school start to breaking even, and then start to lose money. And then COVID happened, and then we need to close the school, but the landlord still want his money, and that cost to Master and Dallas me cost over $200,000 that we're still paying for it, because wasn't making any margin, any profit. Then we keep paying, and it's not worth it. I mean, liability, if something happened, if any accident happened, somebody get upset. We just had an experience in Vegas where somebody, one of the students die, and not in our school, but because the training was a heaven, they went, I don't know, they had heart problem or whatever, and it's very sad. But so many things can happen. The government can just shut down. I mean, I went to a hotel in California, and then everybody wearing masks, all the employees wearing masks, and I said, what happened? So, oh, that was just a new order that came, that we need to wear masks again. Then you never know what's gonna happen. We need to be prepared. We need you to aim for a minimum of 20% profit margin, and you should want it to buy 10% and another 10% and another 10%. The people that are making the most money in this company is because they have multiple schools that they own 10, 20, 30%, all right, or they own 49%. An example is Master Faya maximize his 49% in two schools in Michigan and one school in Virginia. Then he is allowed to even buy outside his dominion, and he bought more percentage in San Antonio, for example. Then I know that Master in Dallas, has like 30% of every school in Las Vegas. Master Chamber have 20% of every school. I mean, Master in Dallas and San Jose, Master Chamber in Las Vegas, and on and on. But you want to maximize your percentage. But of course, you are not motivated to maximize your percentage if you don't make any profit. But again, you don't make any profit because the majority of the money going to employees that they may be not very productive. And that's you need to make a list of the priorities. Who's gonna be your number one person, number two, and number three? No more than number three. And if you have 5, 6, and 7, it's fine as long as you are profiting over 20%. Okay. Then this is my message. Again, trying to look who will do the how in your school, and who you're gonna keep and who you need to let it go. I know you're attached emotionally to some of your people, but believe me, they are not attached emotionally to you. If anything happen, any benefit they find somewhere else, they want to stay with you. Don't buy into that, oh, they are loyal to me and all that kind of stuff. Loyalty is usually to benefits or to pleasure. We are, as long as we have pleasure, we stay, and as long as we have benefit, we stay. And if we don't have neither pleasure or benefit, we usually trying to find somewhere else. That's just a human nature. Then don't buy. And be a leader. And to be a leader, you need to make a decision. And those decision is, one, who you're gonna keep on your team. And if you keep those people, make sure that they are very, very measurable, their job. You need to measure their work time. If they work 1 hour, how much everybody produce, how much every person produce. You need to go, like, if I had 7 people working at my school, they need to produce $15,000 each, something like this, or put it in an amount that they need to produce, and make that pie and see who is the real productive person in your school, and keep those people. The other ones, or you train them to make more, to produce more, or let it go. Okay, I know this is maybe harsh for some of you, but this is just the way that leaders do. Leaders make decisions every single day. The others, they don't take action. And again, thinking about my message is about priority. You answer your phone immediately. You answer your text immediately. You answer your email immediately. And that order of priority, who's writing, who's gonna answer first? If my wife texts me, or one of you text me, is depend. I'm gonna check with my wife and say, is this an emergency? No, okay, then I'm gonna talk to you first. Okay, then that's just the way it is, and everything. I think that's all what I want to cover. Please, I want your opinion and your comments, and the partners, Victory Partners Group. This this video is gonna be in YouTube and it's gonna be forward to the WhatsApp. Okay, bye.